Lean out. What if the system isn't broken, but built for someone else? You've read the books, followed the rules, leaned in hard. But what if traditional success doesn't feel like success at all? Marissa Orr, a former Google and Facebook executive, offers a bold new take. Welcome to SR Book Insights. Today, we unpack Lean Out, a counter-narrative to the lean-in model that redefines power, purpose, and what it truly means for women to lead. Chapter 1. The Failure of Feminism at Work. Marissa argues that corporate feminism often pressures women to conform to masculine ideals. Compete, not collaborate. Climb, don't question. Win instead of create impact. The lean-in message sounds empowering, but it's built on the assumption that the workplace isn't the problem. Women just need to fit better into it. But the truth is, the workplace was never built with women in mind. And expecting women to succeed by becoming more like men is not only unrealistic, it's unfair. Instead of reshaping women to fit the system, what if we redesigned the system to honor a diversity of strengths? It's time to reject the belief that conformity equals capability. Ask yourself, where have I been leaning in to prove my worth instead of standing firm in my values? What would it look like to lead from authenticity, not adaptation? Chapter 2. The Myth of Merit. We're told that if you work hard, keep your head down, and lean in, you'll be rewarded. But Marissa's data shows otherwise. Women aren't failing to earn promotions because they're less capable. They're failing because the way success is measured doesn't always align with how they lead. Many companies reward visibility, assertiveness, and linear progress. But what about long-term thinking, listening, emotional intelligence? These aren't seen as performance metrics, but they're the glue holding teams together. Merit is not objective. It's often coded in gendered expectations. So if you've been passed over or undervalued, it may not be a lack of merit. It may be a lack of recognition. Make a list of your strengths that aren't traditionally measured, things like empathy, diplomacy, or big picture vision. Now ask, how can I amplify these in my current role and advocate for them to be seen as assets? Chapter 3. Redefining Power and Purpose. Power doesn't have to mean domination. Marissa invites us to redefine power entirely as influence through empathy, leadership through service, success through personal fulfillment. She highlights how traditional power structures are built around hierarchy, scarcity, and control. But true leadership can be relational, abundant, and inclusive. What if purpose wasn't about rising above others, but rising within yourself? Not every woman wants to be a CEO, and that's okay. We need more models of success, not more molds to fit into. The goal is not to mimic power, but to reimagine it. Define what power means to you. Is it freedom, influence, stability? Whatever it is, align your career decisions with that vision, not someone else's blueprint. Chapter 4. The Value Gap. Marissa highlights a workplace epidemic, the value gap, the disconnect between what women bring to the workplace and what most companies reward. Many women excel in collaboration, empathy, and sustainability. But these traits are rarely recognized as key drivers of success. Instead, the spotlight falls on competition, speed, and dominance. So women often feel undervalued, not because they lack ability, but because the yardstick is misaligned. This disconnect erodes confidence, motivation, and retention. The solution? Change what we celebrate. Leaders must widen the lens and reward the relational, not just the results. During your next performance review or meeting, speak directly to the value you bring in human-centered ways. Share outcomes tied to collaboration, team development, or emotional intelligence. Make your invisible work visible. Chapter 5. Designing your own definition of success. You don't have to chase someone else's dream. Success isn't just title, salary, or hustle. It's about alignment. You have the right to define what wealth means, what leadership looks like, what makes life meaningful. Marissa emphasizes that redefining success is an act of self-respect. When we stop outsourcing our goals to society's expectations, we reclaim our agency. Success should feel like expansion, not exhaustion. It's not about opting out of ambition. It's about aiming it toward what matters. Journal your personal definition of success. Then reflect. How does it align or misalign with how you're currently spending your time, energy, and focus? What's one thing you could do this week to move closer to your definition? Chapter 6. The future of work is human. Marissa calls for a cultural shift, not just in policy, but in paradigm. She envisions workplaces where leaders listen more than they dictate. Compassion is as valued as competence. Diversity is seen as strategy, not charity. The future of work isn't about women adapting to an old system. It's about redesigning the system to work for everyone. This isn't a call to drop out. It's a call to rise differently, to choose purpose over pressure, to replace hustle with wholeness. Host or initiate a values-based discussion with your team. Ask, what do we reward here? What's missing? What kind of culture are we building, and who gets to shape it? You're not too emotional. You're not lacking drive. You're not the problem. The system wasn't designed for you, but now you can design your own path. So here's your reminder. Don't just lean in. Lean out and lead with heart. Because the future isn't just female. The future is human. This was Lean Out by Marissa Orr. Brought to you by Success Resources. Books Insights. You don't need to become more. You need to become present. This is more than mindset. It's a mission. Keep seeking, keep growing, keep giving, and together, let's make the world rich again.